In this video, we're going to be talking about the clean phase of the CORE4MULA program. So this is an interesting piece of the entire system, because what it does for an advisor is it helps them extract what is probably gold that they've been sitting on for a long period of time. When we have started to work with different advisors, we've found that a lot of them have considerable databases. Maybe they've been collecting emails for years. We recently ran across somebody who had something like 16,000 emails that they had been sitting on and following up with on a regular basis with some content, right? Well, the clean phase does something that I think most advisors don't ever think about doing when they're sending out a drip newsletter or something. Do you want to talk a little bit about how it works?
Yeah, so the whole focus here is how do we get people who have been in our system, receiving our information, how do we get that data updated? So let's say that I collect David's data from 5 years ago. You've changed quite a bit as a person in the past 5 years, I imagine, right?
Quite a bit, yeah.
How do I know that? That's a real challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And so this sounds really simple. We ask, what's new? What's changed? Are you still interested in this? Right? We're going to stick with our federal employees motif for the day.
Okay.
Let's say that this person was a federal employee and they're not anymore.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the only.
If you're an advisor specializing in that particular type of employee, right?
Yeah, you need to know this.
Yes.
I'm sending this information to somebody it's no longer valuable to.
Yes.
Right? Or let's say that their status has changed. They need to have a discussion with you.
Yeah. Maybe they were at a different pay grade and they didn't have enough money to set aside, or maybe they're coming up on an opportunity to move a 403B into a self-directed IRA, right?
Right.
And if you don't ask, you don't know.
And so the whole point here is how do we go to that list and ask them, where are you at? And how do we do this on a regular basis? So that's not just, hey, every once in a while I'm going to do this, but on a predictable, scheduled basis, I'm going to ask people what's new, what's changed, what's different, so that we can then say, well, based on this change, we should take this action.
Yeah. So with the clean phase, we're getting a lot more out of our existing database than most of us ever take advantage of. And we get to regularly maintain that list and clean it up so that we have better and more effective and more appropriate, relevant communications with our list. In our next video, we're going to be talking about one of our primary advertising methodologies.